experience of having supernatural ability, like for instance making things appear, making things disappear, making things transform?
And my name is Matthew. What I am is a mentalist. What a mentalist does is creates the experience of psychic abilities, such as reading minds, bending metal, stuff like that.
Okay, so to start things off, I have to say it is crucially important for a magic show to have a good magician. But it is even more important for a magic show to have good audiences. So tonight, we're going to put that to test. I'm going to try to tell you a little story of mine when I first started performing magic. I believe it was when I was 2 years old. I was performing in my basement. There were give or take about 10 people in the audience. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in my hand. I tossed away one of these 5 cards, and I snapped my finger. I realized I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards left in my hand. The audiences were so amazed. They started shouting, "Amazing! Amazing!" Oh, you guys caught up. That's pretty good. I don't expect much less from you guys because you guys are from inside. So, well, let's see if we can do that even better, okay? I'm going to tell you a story of me performing magic the very first time. It was, I believe, when I was 10 years old. I was performing a school talent show, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in my hand. I tossed away 1 card. Oh, that's too easy. I tossed away 2 cards. And I snapped my finger. I realized I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards left in my hand. The audience started applauding. Amazing! Amazing! Wow, that's way much better. Well, let's see if we're going to do that even better, because you guys are inside. I expect even more from you guys. It was the first time I was performing magic. I was about 40 years old. And there were give or take about 5 million people in the crowd. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in my hand. I tossed away 1 card. Nah, that's too easy. 2 cards. Actually, 3 cards. Is it 3? Maybe it was 4. 4 cards. And 5 cards.
I think that's all of them.
Just do it, man. 5 cards, 6 cards, 7 cards, 8 cards, 9 cards, and I snapped my finger. I realized I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards left in my hand. The audiences could not hold back their urge to shout, "Amazing!" Thank you so much. You guys are smart and wonderful audiences. And it would be my fault if I don't put on a good show. So, for the next bit, I'm going to select someone. The gentlest neighbor. It's like, can you please come on stage? What is your name? Sally. That's a very beautiful name. My name is Will. Nice people. Sally, okay? I want to do as I stop.
I'm going to move over here just so I can't see anything. I'm going to face this lovely audience over here. Alright.
Don't worry about it, man.
This is a much better looking audience, by the way.
It's a finding card trick. It's not your fit yet. Just go ahead and pick a card. Okay, show it to your friends and family and your colleagues and Professor Davis.
Wait, can I just...
Forget. Alright, it's okay. The identity of this card doesn't really matter. It's okay. It's my show, I do the talking. Alright, so I'm going to use, have you ever heard of sixth sense? The sense of foreseeing future? Intuition? I don't believe in that, alright? I'm gonna find your card with the senses that I was born with. Okay. Do you still remember your card?
Yeah.
What was the color of your card? Is it a suit? Is it a heart or is it a diamond?
Oh, I don't remember that.
It's okay, it's my fault. I picked you. Show it to your friend and family. And Professor Davis. And look at it yourself. Remember it. I understand it's a little bit difficult. Exactly. Don't worry about it. I'm not blaming you. Five senses. Use the five senses to find your card. Okay. Touch my right and forefinger. Okay. I'm actually going to study your fingerprint. I'm going to try to find your card. The fingerprint that you have. That's taking too long. Forget it. Believe it or not, we'll use the sense of smell, okay? Believe it or not, I've actually developed the nose of a bloodhound, okay? You know when some prisoner escaped and the police and their bloodhound tried to trace the prisoner, they gave the bloodhound their underwear and then the prisoner jumped into a swamp. Well, we don't have a swamp here, so just give me your underwear. Don't worry about it. We'll not use the diamonds. It's a 10 of diamonds, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Give it up for what's your name again? Alright, a lot of you weren't involved in the last we'll get you guys involved, don't worry. Just go over there, what's your name? Nick, can you stand up for me, please? Nick, I'm going to total the cards like this. Whenever you feel like you just go ahead and say the word stop, okay? Right there. You know, hold on to your card, don't show it to anybody else. What's your name? Jimmy, that's a very nice name. Stand up. Can you say stop? Stop. Right there. Alright, go ahead. Hold on. Don't let anybody else see it. Stand up. Don't be lazy. What's your name? Charlie. That's a very nice name. Can you stand up? Go ahead and say stop. Stop. You gotta say stop. It's okay. Right. Stop. Right there. Go ahead and say, hold on. Hold it against your chest. We'll do two more. The lady over there, what's your name?
Nice
to meet you. Go ahead and say stop. Right there. Take a look at your card. And you look familiar. The lady over there, can you stand up? What's your name? It's alright. Just go ahead and say stop. Right there. Go ahead and hold on to your card. We'll just do 5, okay? So what's going to happen is Matthew is going to try to read every one of your lines. And if it doesn't work, just punch him in the face.
Think of your card. Think of that card in your mind. Think of the color first. Actually, you know what? I think I've already got it. 4 of clubs. If that's correct, sit down.
Amazing.
Think of your card for me. It's not the 2 of hearts, is it? If it is, sit down.
Actually, you can also play cards.
Think of that card. I already got this one from you, I think. I'm going to go with 7 of diamonds. Sit down if that's correct. Think of that card. 3 of clubs. 4 of hearts. And that is everyone, correct?
Yeah. Woo! Everybody, give it a round. So, and tonight we're going to to try to combine conquering and mentalism together. So to do that, we're going to select 2 random people on stage. This little paper ball. So go ahead and talk to everybody in the audience.
Basically, whoever we hit in the face first is going to be our volunteers. Who did I hit? The eye, that's lovely. Well, we'll try this one more time. Actually, it is closest to you. So, unfortunately, you're my response. So, thank you very much. Everyone give me a huge round of applause for coming out.
I want you to go ahead and toss the paper ball to somewhere else and pick another person on stage. Yeah, go ahead behind your back, toss it behind your back.
That would be me again. Like we're 2 players.
It's okay, just toss it to somewhere else. Oh, that's great. Please come up on stage. Now, before anything begins, I want you guys to make sure, examine Matthew's ear. Is there any electronic pieces in his ear? Go ahead and go to the side. Go to that side. Feel free to reach into his ear. Okay, go to that.
Do my ears look fair? Yeah?
Look into his eyes. Make sure there's nothing funny or suspicious.
What I'm actually going to have you do is I'm just going to have you test this out. I want you to make sure. Can you see through this?
No.
No?
You seem to be rather familiar with this. Is this a personal hobby? Or?
Basically what's going to happen is I'm just going to sit down right here. I'm actually going to have you just tie this around my eyes. If you can't see through it, I cannot see through this. You tie this up around it?
So sense.
And if you feel like I can see, I want you to readjust it anyway. Make sure it is nice and tight though, just so if it feels like it's sliding down, I will let you know. So that doesn't happen in performance.
Like it? What's he tight?
Tight is fine, I just want to make sure it's not going to slide down.
Okay.
That fair?
Hold on a second. Yeah, I think that's good enough.
Yeah. Perfect. Last time we did this, Will actually had everyone sneak out of the room. Please do not do that this time. If he tried to tell you anything, stay where you are.
Yeah, the whole room of bodies disappeared. Please stand over here, please. What's your name? Charlie. Try to think of a number. Okay. Between 1 and 52. Okay. Okay. That's going to be the number that you will get on the final. Okay. Take that back. Make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. So this is a picture that I just drew. This shows that this pad is not a gimmick pad or anything, right? What I want you to do, Charlie, is I want you to think of that number, lock it in your mind. I want you to commit yourself. I want you to write it down nice and big so that everybody can see. Don't show to everybody yet. When you write it down, rip it off. Okay. Okay, and hold it against your chest so that everybody else see it.
So that's a big number here, right?
Yeah, nice and big in the center. And what's your name again?
Aiden.
Aiden, that's a very nice name. Aiden, I want you to go ahead and take this deck. Just give it a thorough mix. Have you done that?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I'll take that back.
Come back to you.
What's that? Alright. Charlie, right?
Yep.
Want you to, Charlie, right? Yes. Charlie, okay. Concentrate on your number. We're gonna get back to it in a bit. And, are you satisfied? Okay. So, Charlie, concentrate on your number, don't forget it. Try to say stop when I'm drawing the card, okay? As you can, like which one of these decks do you want to use? You want to use the one you just shuffled? Okay. We're gonna leave this deck on the table. I want you to make sure this entire deck of cards is all mixed up because you just shuffled it, right? So I want you to look, make sure, right? So here's the idea. I'm going to ask you to hold out your right hand forefinger and touch a card. Doesn't matter what the card is. Touch it. Alright, sure, it doesn't matter. Take a look at it, memorize it, lock it in your mind. Because a lot of people, when I ask people to think of a card, they usually think of the Ace of Spades. And some people will think of the Queen of Hearts. But that's not the card you're thinking of. That's good. Matthew is going to read both of your minds.
Charlie, correct?
Yes.
I want you to think of that number in your mind.
Okay.
Concentrate on that number. I want you to imagine you can see it on a white billboard, just in your mind. In the center of that billboard is your number.
Okay.
Concentrate on it. If my instincts are right, that number is quite low, correct?
Yes.
I would actually say it's very low.
Okay.
That is a very difficult number. This number is below 5, I'm getting feelings. Is it 3?
Yes.
Can you show that to everyone?
Show it, everyone.
Thank you very much, Charlie. Now, I want you to think of your card. I want you to think of the color of that card first. Zoom in on the color of that card in your mind. I'm seeing the color red. I don't know why, but I'm seeing a red card. I want you to think about whether that's a heart or a diamond. Heart, diamond, heart, diamond. I'm just going to ask, do you like money?
Yes.
Of course, I'm getting a feeling, yeah, you would definitely have a diamond in your mind. I want you to think about whether that card is a number or a letter. Actually, I already got a number from you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's above 5, isn't it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7? 7 of diamonds.
Show it, everybody.
I'm very happy to hear everyone is still here.
And since with no number and the card, you guys are freely chosen from the audience. But since you're chosen, let's try something else. You came up with that number randomly, right? You freely selected a card. Watch. If I touch this stack and I snap my finger, I can actually cause your card, which is the 7 of diamonds, move to the corresponding location, number 3. It is now 3rd from the top. So go ahead, throw that card away, and deal 2 cards onto my hand. It's 1, 2. Now, if this card is the 7 of diamonds, it would be a miracle. And if that's true, I want you to give a round of applause to these 2 kind volunteers, as well as myself. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 of diamonds. That's it. That's the end of our act. If you like my part, please remember my name is Will. If you didn't like my part, please remember my name is Matthew.
Really?
Thank you.